Welcome back to this hometown baseball postseason. Today, it's the Yankees taking on the Rays at their home stadium. They got David Festa on the mound for the Yankees and Shane McClanahan on the mound for the Rays. This should be a good one. They were close in record during the regular season. Now Yankees are just fighting to stay alive here in this elimination game. Here's their lineup. Luis Garcia leading off, then Richie Palacios, Xavier Edwards, Mark Vientos, Jonah Heim, and Anthony Volpe. The Rays got Jacob Young leading off, then Bo Bichette, Kyle Tucker, Pete Alonso, Kerry Carpenter, and Riley Green.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll, and on the mound in this one, Shane McClanahan. What do you have on him?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And that's off the inside edge. And here we go in Game 5. Hey. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at Tropicana Field, and on the hill today, David Festa. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter, so always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
2 down, bases empty. Kyle Tucker next to hit for the Rays. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Pete Alonso. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 left for Tampa. Scoreless after 1. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. O'Hearn with some impressive production lately. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 5 of the ALCS. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now the catcher for the Rays, Ethan Salas. This one popped up. Volpe on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 2 left on. We play 2 full. No score. And now Bader up to the plate. Top of the third, no score. Ripped to short. Toss to Alonso. And Bader is out. Third out, and that ends the frame. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied, 0-0. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Grounded out his first time. One down, base is empty. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Popped foul out of play off to the right. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. And we are still scoreless. So digging in, Richie Palacios. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And now is the Yankees DH, Xavier Edwards. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Yanks held in check, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a base hit to the left. Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
A couple of singles back-to-back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ryan O'Hearn next to hit for the Rays. Walked his first time. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the batting order turns over. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jacob Young. 0 for 2 in this one. Two outs. Bunting for a hit. And safe at first, the bunt single. So 2 down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Throw over to first, and he's back in safely. Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw there. Safe.
He knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. The Rays strand just the one. Still no score. Game 5 of the ALCS. And now the right fielder, Jesse Winker. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So here's Bader now. Grounded out his first time up. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Marcus Stroman.
Usually
called out on strikes. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Volpe throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. And we still have no score. Switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. In for a strike, 0-1. Movement in the bullpen, Tyler Holton warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boog. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Shane McClanahan out of the game, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Cole Sands taking over on the mound. Still Hoppy the next to hit. With the go-ahead run at first here in the late stages of Game 5. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Line to left. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Waste no time there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Out to short, Bichette. Tosses to first, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. No score. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And now here is Kerry Carpenter. Riley Green next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3.
1-2.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And the batter now, Ryan O'Hearn. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Got him swinging for the K. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Brian Baker. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Back. And next for New York, Harrison Bader. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Luis Garcia. drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner. Second, 2 on and 2 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Palacios digs in now. 0 for 4. 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian Baker won't any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jacob deGrom. Strike, 2 outs, runner on first. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Checks over to first, back safely. Out towards left center. Cruz on the move to the alley. Nabs it, and that is that. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays nothing. And a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Jason Foley. Bo Bichette now at the plate.
1-2.
And that one hammered. And it backs off the foul pole. Home run. That one felt good. It's 2-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
And now it's going to be Dylan Cruz. No. Got him! And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Last chance for the Rays. Now up for Tampa Bay, Kerry Carpenter. That's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. This could end it.
2-2.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take Game 5 and keep their hopes alive.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
That was a fun extra inning battle right there. Yankees keep their season alive and force a Game 6. Wow. Go over these Yankees versus Rays highlights. Kyle Tucker with the nice base hit here, getting things going for the Rays. And then, Anthony Volpe breaks up the no-hitter. Shane McClanahan had a no-hitter going through 7, almost 8 innings. And then Richie Palacios in the 11th inning gets that 2-run knock. And the Yankees are up 2-0. Bo Bichette answers back with a bang off the foul pole. But that wasn't enough. And Yankees hold on 2-1. And David Festa was your player of the game. They forced a Game 6. May even force a Game 7. Who knows? Subscribe to see what happens next. And I hope y'all have a blessed day.